All right, hey YouTube or social media world, Mike here again. Still don't have a name for, I guess, my company. I've been a little busy this past week. As you can see, I'm in another hotel room. It's about 1 in the morning, maybe 1:15, something like that. I don't know. Been driving a bit. Just got in. So, hopefully you're clamoring for this next video. I don't know if you are, but for anybody that doubts me, whether or not I still have your topics and your lists and stuff like that from what we had spoken about, or I should say what was suggested, well, the notes are here, right? Now, I'm trying to keep the channel pretty raw, trying to keep my videos pretty raw. I'm not really doing a whole bunch of editing or anything like that, at least not yet. It's more just trying to start to, maybe gain some traction and stuff like that. But, so, somebody had suggested that they wanted to see a vlog, and the topic was Hillary, which is interesting. So I said I wasn't going to turn down anything, including the thermonuclear dynamics, which I do have to research, obviously, if I'm going to make that video, which was an interesting suggestion. But anyway, so I'm probably not going to take this in the direction that everybody's thinking, okay, or at least people that know me thinking. I'm going to take it in a little different direction, and I'm going to use the time to maybe again talk about just politics in general, right? And I'm not really going to get into specific issues. Everybody's got their own beliefs, everybody's got their own stances, everybody's got their own opinions and of what's true, what's not true, what's fake news, where to get your news, stuff like that, right? And it's funny. So anybody that knows me knows I do a lot of traveling, and I get to meet a lot of people, and I get to travel all across the country, get to go to different states, I get to really meet a lot of really good people, and I get to meet a lot of really cool people from all different backgrounds, all different economic classes, all different everything, okay? And it's funny, when you meet somebody face to face and you're talking to them, and you're meeting them, you're taking them at face value. You're sitting there and you're having a discussion, and you're just laughing and joking or talking or whatever it is, and the interaction is very organic, okay? Now, let's fast forward to social media, okay? And social media, it's like a big feeding frenzy, okay? It's like if you watch Shark Week, right? It's like, oh my God, it's like, somebody makes a comment and then bam, the internet explodes, and we're gonna just crash the internet. We're gonna blow it up, and people are gonna go crazy, and all of a sudden, then there's insults flying, and there's, and things are getting personal, and it's just crazy, right? And that's really toxic, because what happens is, on one hand, you're seeing this negativity on the news, you're seeing this negativity on social media, you're seeing this negativity in your life, and people are addicted to that. They get addicted to social media, and they're logging in, they're seeing all this stuff, and it's like, oh my God. And the funny thing is if you go out and you just go meet people and you go talk to them, it is nowhere near that bad. Like, it's amazing. You get out and you just start talking to people, and people are cool, and it's awesome. And you get to, meet a lot of really interesting people with some interesting stories. And that's one of the things I love about my job. That's one of the things I love about, when I'm on the road. I mean, I love being home, don't get me wrong, but you get to meet so many cool people, and you get to talk to them, and you get to actually, talking with somebody for 10 minutes or 5 minutes is so enlightening, okay? And the funny part is everybody's very passionate about, I don't know, different things, okay? But it seems as though lately everything is either red or blue, okay? And it doesn't matter the content. So, it's It's if somebody did something good, okay, then, well, we're just not going to give that person credit because they're Republican or they're Democrat or they're green or whatever. It doesn't matter, okay? And that's crazy, because, in the real world, when it comes to work, when it comes to relationships, when it comes to school, when it comes to anything, right? You're judged based off of your merit of your work. Okay, if you're good at your job and you put in good work and you work hard and everything else, then that's how you're judged, right? If you make good decisions, again, that's how you're judged, right? But nowadays, everybody is so just, oh my God, this person, they're this, and I just can't give them credit, and it's crazy because that's just destructive. Okay, it's destructive for it's destructive for the country. It's destructive for your own self-being. It's destructive for your own attitude. I mean, it's amazing. And the funny part is I see it in so many different things. Like I see it in golf instruction. I see it in politics. I see it in, Jesus, man, you could go onto any forum literally for anything, okay? Some of the forums I belong to, fish keeping, trucks, golf, whatever, okay? All these interests, and it doesn't matter what it is. I guarantee you, anybody that's been on a forum knows that all you have to do is just drop one comment and bam, we're gonna just set the internet on fire, and you can't do that, and what are you doing, and you're wrong because you, give me a break, okay? I drive a Nissan, I got the Titan XD, I got a nice Cummins diesel in it, I love it, okay? And I'm gonna get Ford guys go, that's crazy, you can't drive that. I mean, it's not a real diesel, right? And then you get Chevy guys that think the Ford guys are crazy, and then you get the Dodge guys that think the Chevy guys are crazy, and then it's just this whole big thing, right? So, and the funny part is it's really easy to get sucked up in that stuff, right? It's really easy to get caught up in that and then go, oh my God, this guy said this, and I need to do this, right? And, and that's the thing. And anybody that's been following me probably in the last, easily few months, I've been posting less, especially on a lot of different sites. I still, excuse me, a little tired. I still post like Instagram a lot, and I've been using that more, but, I've kind of, posted less on Facebook, posted less on Twitter, posted less on other stuff, right? And I've tried to ramp up YouTube a little bit, and again, use Instagram and stuff like that. And it's kind of making that shift that, if you follow me on my pages, you'll see. But I got to tell you, the funny part is I'm pretty much logged off of Facebook for, I don't know, most of the day, right? And then I might jump on there once a day to check stuff. And, and I got to tell you, funny part is I feel better. It's interesting how that works, right? The more interaction I have, people to people, and it seems like my attitude can change, because you get to know people. You're not hiding behind a screen. You're not arguing behind a screen. Because the other thing with print, or especially with words on the internet, is there's no context, right? So what happens is you're looking at something, somebody's typing something, or they respond to you, and you're reading that as to how you think what they're trying to say, or their tone, right? And maybe you're agitated, so you're reading it in an agitated tone. That's getting you more agitated, and you go back and fire back, and then you just keep going back and forth, and that's crazy. So, don't get me wrong, I know I'm rambling a little bit, so you have to excuse me. It is about, like I said, like about 1:30 in the morning, something like that. And I'm going to upload the video right away, so don't worry. But, and it's been a busy week. But anyway, I digress, okay? I just think that if people in general just take a step back, okay, and pull the emotion back, okay, and kind of start looking at things where you could play devil's advocate and look at it from both sides and say, you know what, okay, I can see where this person's coming from, and maybe start responding by listening first and actually processing the information before just firing back. I think you're going to find that you'll probably be happier, and that you probably won't be as agitated as much. And, again, I just encourage anybody, just talk to people, because I got to tell you, things are nowhere near as bad as the internet and the news are going to make you believe. Okay? And the old saying, right? Can't post it on the internet if it's not true, right? So anyway, I'll leave you with that. I hope you got something out of this. I didn't want to go too crazy on such a polarizing topic, only because it's really not black and white, and there's so many shades of gray for so many different things, and this would just be an incredibly long video. As always, if you liked it, hit the like button. If you didn't like it, hit the thumbs down button. If you like it, you want to share it, great. Any comments you put down there, I'm going to respond to. If you have ideas for future vlogs, just give me a shout. Write it down in the comment, or put it in my DMs, or hit me up through Messenger or text or Twitter or whatever. It doesn't matter. And I'll do it. I don't know when the thermonuclear dynamics one's going to come out, because I still have to research it, and that's a pretty big topic. So, but anyway, okay. Like I said, hope you enjoyed it. If not, give me your opinion. All right? And I will talk to you guys later.